Hello everyone, it's Paulette here again at the park, as you can see. Bright and early. I've been getting up so early, it's so weird. I love to sleep in before when I have a home, and now when I don't have a home I get up super early. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good. So today, actually I know what day it is. It's Saturday. June 13th, 2026, and it's a two-day, which is, and God views that as a witness, because where two or more are gathered, it takes two to, you can't argue with yourself. Well, I guess you can. But, yeah. And it's union, division, and partnership. So it's my 39th video. And 39 in the Greek concordance means a sacred thing, a holy spot, a holy space, and a sanctuary. And it's the word, I'm probably going to pronounce this wrong because I don't speak Greek. Oh, there's a beautiful bird on this tree. Oh, you can't see that tree. Oh, sorry. Get distracted by my beautiful nature. But it's Hagen, or I think the H is silent, so yeah. So in Hebrew, it's Abimal, which means my Father is God. So in the Bible, the number 39 shows up with the lashings that Jesus actually endured before his crucifixion. They call it flogging, and it was corporal punishment. So in Isaiah chapter 53 verse 5, it says, by his stripes we are healed. Oh, it brings tears to my eyes, sorry. Yeah, by his stripes we are healed. And Paul, the Apostle Paul, in 2 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 24, Paul writes about his suffering of his faith, for his faith, sorry. And it states that 5 times I received from the Jews the 40 lashes minus 1, which it's just the way that they spoke back then. Couldn't just say 39. You had to say 40 minus 1. That's, I guess it's to use your brain. But yeah, the way that they spoke is, I find fascinating. And it also links back to Deuteronomy chapter 25 verse 3, where it states the Jewish authorities established that only 39 lashes, just in case they miscounted, because they were allowed 40 lashes. But yeah. So also the names Samson and Gideon were referenced 39 times. And Samson is in the book of Judges, chapters 13 through 16. He's the last and most famous judge of ancient Israel. And he was known for his superhuman strength that God gave him. He was a Nazarite dedicated to God, bound by a vow never to cut his hair, to fight Israel's I guess, oppressors, the people that were following Satan. Because anybody can easily follow Satan. You just got to believe what they're saying, and if it's not of the Bible, it's of a Satan. Just saying that. So he fought a lion with his bare hands. He used a jawbone to kill 1,000 Philistines. He ripped the city gates of Gaza and carried them on top of a hill. I mean, this is just fascinating. The strength that guy, to witness that. I mean, how could you not believe some of these things that you read in the Bible? How could people not believe there's a God? Because the average person doesn't have that ability. And it just fascinates me how people just don't believe that there's a God when you see these miracles happening. But so Samson married a woman named Delilah, and she was not a good person. I mean, that's why you gotta say it's not what they say, is what they do. It's by their fruits. And and you can't go by. That's why it's like you almost want to be blind, so you can't even go by what they look like. It's you got to use all your senses, not just the ones you choose to want to use because it looks good. You know what I'm saying? So she deceived him. She got out the secret of how he got his strength, and this tears me up. How she deceived him. So he got his strength through his hair, and so while he was sleeping, they shaved his head, and they wanted him to worship the god Dagon, Dagon, and so he refused to worship that. So he gets thrown into prison. And so while he was in prison, because of what happened, he cried out to God and asked one last time, because his hair was growing while he was in there. So he asked one last time. He prayed to God and for the strength for one last time, and he collapsed the building. But he ended up dying in that. But with what he did, he killed more in that day than he had done with all his other miracles that he did through God's strength that he gave to him. And so that was Samson. And then I find this fascinating, Gideon, which is someone I've spoken about before with the 300. He's in Judges chapters 6 through 8. And God chose him, with the three on, getting teary-eyed again. God chose him for his weakness and inequalities. He was a fearful farmer from the smallest tribe. So the miracles coming through him was because God wanted people to come to him. So he was choosing these people that, for lack of better words, were like a meaning, like if we were to just, like me, I'm houseless. So, for miracles to come from someone that has basically nothing, and the miracles coming from that, and you have to believe there is a God, because how could someone that has nothing create all this, create something, like they say, create something from nothing. Yeah, so that was to ensure, victory and miraculous things coming from someone that had really nothing, and to prove there is a God. But it's sad to say people are ignorant, and they just think, oh, it's their works. No, it's not. It's God's works. And yeah, it's God's work. So I wanted to end this by reading Psalm 39, which is another psalm by David. And it's the meaning of true hope that is only found in God. Because without Him, life is a passing shadow. Psalm 39. I said, I will take heed to my ways, that I sin not with my tongue. I will keep my mouth with a bridle, while the wicked is before me. I was dumb with silence, held my peace even from good, and my sorrow was stirred. My heart was hot within me. While I was musing, the fire burned. Then spake I will with my tongue. Lord, make me to know my end and the measure of my days. What is it that I may know? From frail I am. Behold, thou hast made my days as a handbreadth, and my age is nothing before thee. Verily, every man at his best state is altogether vanity. Surely every man walketh in a vain shoe. I'm sorry, I'm just, my children don't like me reading because because of how I read, so I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry. So surely every man walketh in vain shoe. Surely they are disquieted in vain. He heapeth up riches, and knoweth not whom shall gather them. And now, Lord, what wait I for? My hope is in thee. Deliver me from all the transgressions, made me not the reproach of the foolish. I was dumb, I opened not my mouth, because thou didst it. Remove thy stroke away from me. I am consumed by the blow of thy hand. When thou with rebukes dost correct man for iniquity, thou makest his beauty to consume away with a moth. Surely every man in vanity. And I don't know this word, but I think it's Selah. I'm reading the King James version, so I don't know. So my apologies, and I'm really interrupting this song, so my apologies. Hear my prayer, O Lord, and give ear unto my cry. Hold not thy peace at my tears, for I am a stranger with thee, and a sojourner as all my fathers. O spare me, that I may recover strength before I go hence and do no more. So, my apologies, I kind of like massacred that psalm, but it's rather short, and I'm sure maybe you can read it much better. Much better. Better than I. I guess my English terminology is not all that great, but we're 15 minutes in. Traffic's coming in. It's a Saturday. Guess everybody's up early. So I hope you all have a blessed day, and until tomorrow, God bless you.